Hi, I'm Libby Garvey, Chair of the Arlington County Board. With coronavirus in the news recently, and likely to continue for some time, I wanted to take a moment to share information about what we are learning and a few reminders about what you can do to protect yourself and others. For several weeks, our public health team has been working diligently with the Virginia Department of Health and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to disseminate information about novel coronavirus, or COVID-19, directly to our hospitals, our healthcare providers, and members of our community. And we are doing our due diligence to be prepared here in Arlington. Across our organizations, departments are reviewing their continuity of operations plans. Now, this includes taking steps to ensure that our technology infrastructure, which is already robust, is ready, if called upon, to make sure our employees can work remotely so we can continue to provide good service to you. Now, while we don't know what trajectory the coronavirus will take, this step and others will ensure that Arlington County is as prepared as possible. And this is a good time for you and your family to review your own household preparedness plans for any type of emergency. First, do you have an emergency kit? Something like this. Well, this is not something likely that you're going to need because of coronavirus. It's just always good to make sure you have an emergency kit with essentials like water or purification tablets that can make almost any water safe to drink. And you should have non-perishable food for you and your pets. It's always good to have some cash on hand, a supply of any prescription medications, and that means just don't let your prescriptions run too low before you reorder them. Now, don't forget a first aid kit and battery-operated radio. And of course, make sure you have the batteries that work, so it'll work if the electricity's out. Also, make a plan. Work with your family to make an emergency plan, and this should include a list of emergency contacts and important addresses and phone numbers. Just think through what you would do in an emergency. Be informed. Register for Arlington Alert to receive alerts via email, phone, or text for emergencies and other important information. Listen to WERA FM 96.7 for local emergency information if necessary. Other important and simple steps that you can take to protect you and your family include washing your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Or, if you don't have soap and water handy, a little hand sanitizer. I keep one for the office, one for my purse. That's always handy. When you meet people, probably better not to shake hands. What we like to do is a little elbow bump, which can be kind of fun. Also, you want to not touch your eyes, nose, and mouth as much as possible. Just keep your hands away from your face. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or a sleeve like this. Cough into your elbow if you're sneezing or coughing, and that just helps keep the hands clean. Then it's always a good idea to just clean and disinfect the surfaces and objects that you touch frequently. These are really handy kind of to have wipes to do that with. And please stay home when you're sick. Finally, if you've recently visited one of the outbreak-affected areas, you should monitor yourself for symptoms for 14 days after returning and follow the steps I just reviewed. Now, if you feel sick with fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, you should seek medical care right away and avoid contact with others. If you can, please call your doctor or emergency room before seeking care and tell them about your recent travel and your symptoms. We will continue to keep everyone updated as we learn more, and in the meantime, we encourage you to stay informed and visit the Arlington County or CDC websites. Search on coronavirus. We're always updating the information there. And don't forget to sign up for Arlington Alert. We wish you and your family good health.